first one to agree to partition. He was dead against Bose and INA. He's responsible for the mess of bureaucracy we have today and whom you love so much. Yes, but understand, Anveshak, there is context to everything. I am pro-partition. When did you ever think I was not pro-partition? Partition was the best thing that happened to us. If we did not have partition, all these military coups would be happening in India. Everything happening in Pakistan would be happening in India. Thank God we had partition. Thank God we got rid of that. Today, what a cumulative. If you add Bangladesh and this thing, it's what, about 200 plus 200, almost 400 million people who would have completely screwed up your demographic balance. Thank God. I support partition 100%. I believe in the two nation theory. 100%. So I support Patel 100%. He was dead against Bose and INA, so am I. Bose, like I said earlier on, had the worst of fascism and the worst of the secularist socialist tendency. So I am not pro Bose either, even though I'm related to Bose through marriage. Absolutely, he was dead set against Bose, so am I. Dead set against the INA, so am I. And he was responsible for the mess of bureaucracy we have today, whom you love so much. He was not responsible for it. Remember that. You keep confusing the bureaucracy as it existed at that point, which was an extraordinarily professional organization, to the shithole it became later on, thanks to, who was it, Dhar? Or who was that entire Kashmiri cabal, the three Kashmiris under this one?
Haksar.
Under Indira Gandhi, who brought about the concept of a committed bureaucracy, which was essentially to brainwash them and turn them into this thing. So, no. Look, all institutions start off because they're very efficient. You look at the caliber of the bureaucracy in those days, it was bloody fantastic. I still sometimes read letters written by our diplomats in those days. I think the last of them who was trained under the British was Colin Gonsalves, Ambassador Colin Gonsalves, or one of them, or Eric Gonsalves, I forget. And you read the letters he sent back from Burma when, you know, the expulsion of Tamils was happening out there. They're brilliant. They clearly assess the risk. They have an extraordinary in-depth understanding of the situation and things like that. They knew what they were doing. The rot that you see is a very 70s phenomena. The rot sets in with Indira Gandhi in the bureaucracy. So please don't confuse that bureaucracy that Patel supported with this bureaucracy and what it was turned into precisely because of Nehru. So in all three things, yes, proud to support partition, proud to be opposed to Bose and the INA, and totally proud to support the original bureaucracy, not the shithole that it became later on.
All right, and that